Sergei Fedorov, the goal scorer. Andrew Castles has a goal. Luc Robitaille scored the only goal of the first period. But somebody's going to have to make a big stop in the third. Who's it going to be? The Dominator. Will it be Dan? Do we know? Does Dan Cloutier have a nickname even?
The Klooch.
The Klooch. That's not that clever, really.
No, it's not. But
you got to play a little longer. You're more established.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, he's been given a golden opportunity to rise to the challenge of becoming a goaltender that can maybe have some presence in this league. Being young and not given, many opportunities to win playoff games, you can't establish presence without being there and beating the best. Best way to start is taking on Dominik Hasek right off the hop. This is just his third career playoff start for Cloutier. Had 30-plus wins this season, more than the previous 4 seasons combined for him. Olin rockets one high off the glass. Rolls up for Linden. Really banked in off of Huey Krug. Never hurts putting the puck on net. Quick shot and a save. Here comes Naslund off the bench, and Hasek makes the stop. A good chance by Naslund. He hasn't had that many opportunities so far. Naslund's the kind of player that when you give him the puck, he's going to make the right decision. He's a good disher of the puck, and he's got a wonderful snapshot where he can really disguise the shot. Here's a real quick play. You see how quickly that comes towards you. Not much time. Is the puck on the blade of his stick before it's already in the belly of goaltender Dominik Hasek. This guy may be the most underrated player in the National Hockey League, and before his broken leg last year, there's still a rod in that right leg, by the way. This guy was a MVP in the league. Might have won the award. Back-to-back 40-goal seasons for Marcus Naslund. That's saying something. Finished number 2 overall in scoring in the league, behind only Jerome McGinley. Teammate Todd Bertuzzi finished 3rd. That's in the East Coast. You don't see the Vancouver Canucks often. That's how you get underrated. East Coast biased. But if you're Naslund and Bertuzzi, you're only going to be underrated a little bit longer to keep playing the way they are playing. Chelios had time to take a look. Now turns it right over Naslund. Centering feed from Morrison. Couldn't knock it out of the air, and then he's knocked down for his trouble. The wings at center. Good check by Naslund on Lidstrom. A couple of Team Sweden members from the Olympics. And it's interesting that call was made by the linesman Hasenfrantz, and there is a linesman, Danny McCourt, that's local and is here in the building. But anyway, I'll get to that in a second. As you take a look at Hasenfrantz, he makes that call offside. He is the referee turned linesman. Here's the face-off here by Yzerman on Morrison. Yzerman has done an excellent job so far in this game winning face-offs. You talk about the value of guys like Yzerman and the Joe Sakic's and the top centerman in the game of hockey. So even though he doesn't look like he's giving around too badly with that knee. I think as the game's gone on, the knee is really warmed up, and looks like he's a little bit more fluid. Now, who knows what he's going through inside the hockey foot. Malkin shot, soft one, back behind the net. Helmer almost got creamed by McCarty. Look out, Henrik Sedin hit by McCarty. Good forecheck, Duchesne's in deep now. Centering feed for Larionov, and it's in! Might have got it off one of the Canucks, and it's gonna count! It's 3-2 Detroit! Collision in the Vancouver crease leads to the goal. Scotty Bowman has kept this line intact. Larionov in the middle of the ice with McCarty and Kirk Maltby. They put some pressure down low. Neat little backhand pass, and the puck with the original shot never made it. It went off Murray Barron, number 23. Henrik Sedin comes into position. The pass went off the heel of the stick of Larionov. I'm sure he has no idea that this puck is in the net. As we isolate on Igor, comes in through the middle, gets a nifty little pass, and it might have gone off his arm at the very end. When he was falling down, his arm in the follow-through might have knocked that puck in the net. Sent into the Vancouver end now. They're not always pretty goals in the playoffs. No. They all count, and you need the ugly goals to win. Put them on net, drive to net. Now watch Vancouver, they're going to do the same thing. Right back, they try to get the one-timer from Hlavich, but he fanned on it. Here's Robitaille the other way for Detroit. They'll shoot it hard around the board. Heavy hit in the corner there. Sokol flattened his man. That was Jason Williams. And across the line. Hlavich shot, missed the mark. Jovanovski towards the front of the net. Broken up nicely by Sergei Fedorov in perfect position, and he's able to clear.
Larionov from McCarty, even strength, at 1:55, and icing is called.
Our staff has done a nice job, and we're going to get a look at the goal by Igor Larionov to make it a 3-2 hockey game. And the wily veteran, after it goes off Murray Barron, watch the left arm elbow right there of Igor as he's going into the net. He's being pushed into the net there by Henrik Sedin, and as he's going in, whether or not he does that on purpose, I'm not sure, but his momentum and his elbow clearly knocked that puck into the open net. Cloutier has no chance on that one. In fact, Murray Barron had it on his tape. Here's a closer look. He's falling down. Sedin takes him down. I mean, if he has the ability to knock that in with his elbow as he's going down, that is remarkable.
He deserves the goal.
And calmness under unique circumstances with Sedin knocking him down.
Looked like Barron tried to shoot that puck back to the corner.
Yeah, I think he just exploded off the end of his twig. I'm sure he didn't mean to put it right back into him, but sometimes it comes to your stick and you get the old happy hands, just fire it. The happy hands.
LaChance on it for Vancouver. Shabarov with LaChance. They're offside.
Last year, Roman started, lost to Dominik Hasek, and this year, Roman Cechmanek gets the nod over Brian Boucher. I found it interesting to read the great Johnny Bauer today in the USA Today say that he was surprised that Cechmanek was the starter, that he really likes Brian Boucher in that situation.
Boucher's playoff season, and when he did get the chance, he was unbelievable.
Yeah, Johnny knows better than anybody. He didn't get to the NHL until the age of 30. He said sometimes it takes a little longer. You go forward, you step back, and then you go forward again. And that's what he was talking about when thinking about Brian Boucher.
Nice touch pass to Draper. He's got a step off Bertuzzi. And right to the Canucks. At center, here's Matt Cook. Rolled off the end of his stick. Lidstrom got it away off to Shanahan. And he'll go across for Chelios. Slapped into the Vancouver end now as the Wings go for a change. 5.5 into the third. Red Wings get an ugly goal from Igor Larionov and have a 3-2 lead. It's game one, this Western Conference quarterfinal series. Since they went to this current conference format in the playoffs, turnover to Robitaille off the skate, gets it back. Shot was blockered down by Cloutier. 5 times the 8th seed is knocked off the 1 seed. The first year it happened was to these Red Wings against the 8th seeded San Jose Sharks.
I was right here for game 7 with the late Tom Mees, when Jamie Baker of Ottawa ended up scoring from just inside the blue line.
Remember the tears of Chris Osgood. Robitaille. Shot. Cloutier got enough to keep it out. Here's Morrison in across the line of Bertuzzi. They're offside.
Oh, the Vancouver Canucks, Steve, just moments ago had a pretty good opportunity. Down the right side, it's Andrew Castles after eluding a Red Wing, trying to go to the far side. Good save by Hasek, sprawling down.
Back at Joe Louis Arena in Detroit, this building sold out for the 265th consecutive Red Wings game. It's regular season and playoffs. They've got no ticket issues here in Hockey Town.
I think if this could hold 40, they get 40.
Regardless of what they charge, by the way.
Still got to make your money somewhere
with this payroll. I don't think the Red Wing fans have a problem paying it when you see the product is going to be #1 in the NHL. Here's a chance now. Yzerman looking to set things up. It looks like a Detroit power play. Now it's Jan Halavich.
Well, what a play by Yuri Fisher coming across the ice to take him out.
Trying to get the Castles. Hasek played it. A centering feed. Broken up. Good job by Yuri Fisher. And they're trying to get it through to Todd Warren, who's got one of the Canuck goals. Paveldatsyuk, watch him. He's tricky. Cloutier almost found out firsthand. Cloutier stopped that one too off the deflection. Here's Yzerman. He's checked by Warren. Heavy check on the far side. Who else but Darren McCarty? As he roughed up Olin in the Vancouver end. Duchesne will calm things down.
See Vancouver, the 1-4 checker in, the 2 guys back. They go a 1-2-2, and then their D can be extremely aggressive. Look for them, though, to be a little bit more aggressive here with 12 minutes to go and trailing by 1.
Here's Sopel. His pass is picked off. Kept in by Danville, trying to dance through the Vancouver defense. McCarty sweeping around far side. Maltby gets to it. Here's Larionov now. Hit by Henrik Sedin.
good
Got
play.
the gloves up on him.
They have a good defensive play by Sedin, though.
Henrik on Lariano. Woo! 2-on-2 along the wall. You can hear the urging by the official. It's loose and keep moving it. And they do. Players are all tied up as the puck comes near the pile. We get a whistle for a hand pass.
The great thing is all three have history. All three. They faced each other in playoff competition before. And all three should be great series, no doubt. I'm looking forward to being there in St. Louis. They had a good end of the year, and that should help them here down the stretch.
Chicago named their starting goaltender yet? Shot.
That's his policy. He doesn't name his starting goaltender.
Centering feed by Letowski. Here's Jovanovski. Tried to center. Great play. Shanahan with the stick to break it up. And here's Fedorov. Tried to get it across. Doesn't get through. Chubarov able to push it out to center. Behind the net, Cloutier will leave it for Jovanovski.
Chubarov doing a great job inside his own zone. He's strong. He's an underrated player, number 13 for the Vancouver Canucks. He does an excellent job.
It's the answer to a trivia question as well. The only player in NHL history whose first 4 NHL goals were game-winning goals. Let's bring you our Visa storyline.